I think they have fish down because yeah. Yeah, if you want to. Whatever you want to. Come. Yeah.
You can watch, you can touch. Pantesin mama.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, done. Yeah, that good time. Sure. For it tonight. For it.
Yeah. I know I'm nothing anything. Should I go do it? Are we going to go? Wala na tako. Kuya ka tiga na. Betul mak. Punya apa biji ya? Apa? Hey. Punya apa biji? Yang mana sana punya biji? Oh, ya biji ada dekat.
Ama di last time I see me.
No, this is for all family. Ariana. Family. Come here.
Welcome back now.
Carol. Carol. Olha o WhatsApp. Yeah.
Ready?
Are you ready? Everybody go down first. All walk down. Everybody walk down first and then go.
Well, now let's take this thing room.
Yeah, where we going? What going on first? Return here. And we're going to gallery and turn.
That's how it is. That's how
And everybody walk down. Everybody go down. Okay, now this right? I'm going to shoot. No, this one is just check. This one comes in. Oh, I'm going. Oh, that's a nice special. Get away from me.
When they went to the front, right?
Front are you?
Yeah, I'll get them from.
Okay, no problem.
And I don't mind evil.
No, don't worry about me. I go. Yeah. I'm not stopped at this.
Okay.
That one next one.
Well, once again. Hi, David. Anybody want to get upstairs? All come up with some hand.
Yeah, Only on you is only one.
I will go down in front of you. When they go down, I'll go down after, right?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. You walk.
Yeah,
Walk down now. Walk down. Pull out from the bag? Yeah, a little bit. Check the bag. I mean, come on, come on. I will uncheck it now. Thanks.
Raise the foot. That's all, yeah? That's all. Right, so both you all hold on each side of the box. Yeah, this is not. Right? Now we go walk to the back. Yeah. To the back. Yeah. Go to the back. You gotta walk behind you. You ready? One step, one straight in.
Let's go.
Raise. What's up?
No, don't worry.
Straight.
I'm going in front of you.
Look at that one.
Then come straight here.
Yeah, and then push
Then
out.
come on the side. Right?
You're going straight up to the head.
Go straight down my lane. And then the head goes.
There we go again.
And then come out. And the head had to come out first.
So then come out to the head and come. Yeah.
There we go. Hey, wrestle. Yeah, handle real sharp.
Yeah, but you should float.
You wait. Come Leela. Light up.
Light up, girl.
Hey, she don't want to leave, guys.
Light up, girl. Come on.
She will leave.
There we go again.
Alan tried for this trouble, so he had to take it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Right, so you had to take it. Orang lagi one.
Yeah, I go. Baik, pulang apa?
Easy.
Baik, you go back as always.
Right. One again. Easy. Right, Malik, come on.
Kawan.
One more. One more.
Spin it here.
You go fall in on that side.
Yeah, when you come out, you go spin it.
Go up the steps so you
Yeah. Now.
Yeah, there we go.
Lift. Wait. Listen. Right?
Yeah.
Right, there we go.
Hey, somebody else help Mala in front.
Alright, that's it.
Somebody.
Come, you can help them. Alright, don't worry. Walk. Don't block.
One way.
भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते
Can I have your invite? Okay, good thing has to go downstairs.
Yes, that's true. And she was with Ivy High School at the time.
Put a future money entrance right in, so you can see.
Right.
I'll take up your credit, that's okay, I'll go here right here. Everybody wash your hands, just follow the main person. Om Shri Govindaya Namah Hasta Praksharam Samarpayami. Shri Govindaya Namah Hasta Praksharam Samarpayami. Ayusa Boda. Om Shri Ajutaya Namah Swaha. Om Shri Keshava Namah Swaha. Om Shri Madhava Namah Swaha. Om Shri Namah Swaha. Om Shri Keshava Namah Swaha. Shri Madhava Namah Swaha. Ajutaya Namah Swaha. Keshava Namah Swaha. Madhava Namah Swaha. Ajutaya Namah Swaha. Keshava Namah Swaha. Madhava Namah Swaha. Ajutaya Namah Swaha. Step you want that. Keshava Namah Swaha. Madhusudanaya Namah Swaha. Everybody wash your hands again. That transfer over here. Govindaya Namah Hasta Praksharam Samarpayami. So having performed purification, cleansing the internal part of the body as well as the external parts, we put on the sacred ring. Brahma, the creator. In the middle is Bhagwan Vishnu. Under the nut is Bhagwan Shankar. Kusastito Deva Kushmane Janardana Kushmadhe Traideva Brahma Vishnu Mahadev. Of course, as Sanatana Hindus, we begin all our rituals. Whenever we perform any sort of ritual, we must have an avatika or chandan. Sri Khanda Chandanam Devyam Gandhadhyam Sumanoharam Vilepanam Sura Srishna Chandanam Prati Ingrena Bonhans. Chandanam to Mahapunyam Bhavitram Bhavanashanam Mahaparaharte Nityam Lakshmi Stishtade Sarvara Bonhans. Chandanam to Mahapunyam Bhavitram Bhavanashanam Mahaparaharte Nityam Lakshmi Stishtade Sarvara. Chandanam to Mahapunyam Bhavitram Bhavanashanam Mahaparaharte Nityam Lakshmi Stishtade Sarvara. Chandanam to Mahapunyam Pavitram Papanashanam Mahaparaharte Nityam Lakshmi Stishtade Sarvara. Now we are going to sanctify everything. Alpavitro Sarvavastam Gatovava Yasmare Pundari Haksha Sauhakyavantarha Suchi. Om Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu. Right, all of you, just go around. Let's get up.
Principles Shri Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. At this time, my dear families and friends, as we are about to begin the Antishti Sanskar, the final rites, let us all stand. If there is anyone who cannot stand, you can remain seated. We know we may have a few of the elderly, people who cannot be in the best of health, so you can remain seated. For those who can, please do stand. So at this time, my dear families and friends, I wish to offer my sincere condolences to you, the members of the bereaved family. Indeed, all of us who are here have known the deceased Leela in some way or the other. And so we are all here this morning to pay our final respects to her and to perform what is known as the Antishti Sanskar, to give her the best send-off that we can, and to also help that soul spiritual rites and rituals that we will perform today and in the coming days ahead to help that soul to attain oneness to God. For this is the purpose of life. This is the objective of life. Yes, we are here to enjoy. There is nothing wrong. Our scriptures tell to us that we are entitled to the material things of this world. So enjoy it. Eat, drink, and make merry. There is nothing wrong with that. But understand that there is a higher purpose to life. And that higher purpose is to merge and to become one with God when we give up this physical body, this mortal body. So let us all join in prayer this morning. I want you to pray to your God. We have people of different faith with us this morning. Pray to your God. God is known by many names. He assumes many forms. The rivers and streams take different directions, but will all reach the ocean one day. So it does not matter how we pray, how we know God to be. Once our prayer is sincere, it comes from the heart, with love, devotion, with faith, that our prayer reaches God. So let us join in prayer as we say a word of prayer for the children, families. We say a word of prayer for her soul. And indeed, all of us who have known her in some way or the other, we are all feeling the pain of her passing. Even I myself. She was a wonderful human being, loving, kind, caring, and so we will all miss her. But all that we can do at this point in time is to pray for her soul, to pray for her family. May God give you the strength, give you the knowledge, and give you the wisdom to understand. As long as there is birth, there will be death. We cannot escape from it. We may live to be 100 years or more. One day to come, we all have to give up this body, we all have to die. So we have to have that knowledge, we have to have that understanding that nothing lasts forever, not even the physical body. So all of us, when we come into the world, our destiny is written on our forehead. Some of us are here for a short time, some for a long time, but we all have to leave one day. So we say a word for this time. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Glanira Bhavati Bharata Abhyutanam Adharmasya Tadatmanam Srijamyaham Parikranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Chadushritam Dharma Sansthapanarthaya Sambhavame Yuge Yuge Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardharam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagata Gurum Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunarthaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namah. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Hare Om. Bholiya Sri Krishna Bhagwan Ki Jai. Please be seated. My dear friends, over a year ago, a very famous woman left this world. She was Lata Mangeshkar. She died during the height of the COVID. She died from COVID. But before she died, she left a very, very important lesson for the world. And I want you to listen very, very carefully to what she had to say to the world before she left this world. And she had this done while on her deathbed. She had her relatives take note as she said to the individual that there is nothing in this world more real than death. Nothing in this world is more real than death. The most expensive branded car in the world stands in my garage. Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, Bentley, you name it, I have it in my garage. But when I got sick, they did not put me in the Mercedes-Benz or the Rolls-Royce to take me to the hospital. I had to be taken to the hospital in a wheelchair. In my wardrobe, she says, I have the best that money can buy. The best clothing, the most expensive shoes, the most expensive products that one can want or desire in life. But all that I'm wearing now is a small gown provided by the hospital. She was next to poor people, and she and the poor people were wearing the same gown. She was not wearing any expensive jewelry, shoes, clothing, and holding her expensive handbag with her. She was like the common, ordinary person. She says, I have a lot of money in my bank account, but that money is of no use to me now. That money is of no use to me. My house is like a castle, but here I am, lying on a small bed in the hospital. I have a mansion, but I am lying on a small bed in a corner of the hospital. I kept traveling to 5-star hotels in this world, but now I am being transferred from one lab to another in the hospital. Once, 7 hairstylists did my hair daily, but today I have almost no hair on my head. I want you to listen very carefully here, because I'm going to come to the main point in a short time from now. But those who believe that material things is everything. I have been dining at many types of 5-star hotels around the world, eating the best food that money can buy. Whatever I want, I just have to snap my finger and it was there. But today, my diet is 2 pills and a drop of salt when the day comes. I was flying around the world in private planes, but today, 2 people have to help me to go to the hospital watch. No amenities, she says, is helping her now. It is only to see the face of a few loved ones. That is what is giving me comfort at this time, she says. It is their prayers and their worship and their words of encouragement that is keeping me alive, that is keeping me going right now. And she says that in this life, no matter what you own, no matter how much you own and you have, how valuable it is, in the end, you go empty-handed. And those of you who looked at her funeral ceremony on YouTube, you will see she was on a slab, and the ceremony was done, her body was cremated. Yet people came and paid respects to her, as you all are doing here today for Leela. But she left everything. She came empty-handed, and she left the world empty-handed. She says in this world, avoid people for wealth and power. This is what we tend to do. We tend to hold on people who have wealth and power. But she says that is not all. Hold on to your loved ones as you will hold on to your wealth. And cherish them, and value them, and appreciate them. While I have said the material things are important, we need it, understand it is not everything. How many people, they may have a lot in the world today, but how did they accumulate it? Yes, some have worked hard and sacrificed and accumulated it, and yes, they will enjoy. But many people today, they steal, they take bribes, They do all sorts of evil and wicked things to acquire the material things of this world. But understand, I have been doing this thing 40 years now. And I have never seen, in all those years, all funerals that I have done, I have never once seen a coffin or a casket big enough to put a car inside it, a house, or land, or any material things. Why I'm saying these things is because we need to understand, yes, enjoy what you have. Make use of it, make your families happy. But understand, it is not going with you when you leave this world. And sometimes we cause division as families amongst ourselves for the material things of this world. Brothers will fight against brothers. Brothers and sisters will fight against each other, not talking to each other. Putting up big walls between their houses. For what? Something that does not belong to you. You came here, you met the land here. Whatever you have to leave it here and go back with it. You go without it. And people don't seem to understand. We wait when that person will close their eye that we want to show how much we care. We come and we cry and we read poems and we sing songs and we do all sorts of expressions to show how much we care about the person. But when that same person was living, they were like a thorn in your eyes. You didn't respect them, you didn't love them, you didn't care. This is what she's saying, that the only thing that gave comfort to her in her final moments, and all of us will reach a situation like that one day. When we all have to give up this world, we all have to die, we will reach a position one day when we will need someone to come and hold our hands, to sit with us, to talk with us, to give us words of encouragement, to share a joke with. But when we cause division and we chase away people from our lives, who is going to be there for us? Who is going to sit there with us and talk with us and hold our hands and give us a shoulder to lean on? And these are things that we have to think about as human beings and not cause division and cause enmity amongst our own. Because one day to come, ek din hum abhi jana hai, we all have to be separated from the things that we love and from the people that we love. So cherish what you have, value what you have, and the greatest thing that we have is each other. Respect each other, love each other, be there for each other, support each other. Never allow any material things to cause problem between you. So that Mangesha which she gave to the world is teaching that no matter what I have, all that I have to leave everything here behind. I am not taking it with me. And this is a lesson for most people. They believe that when they die, they will take what they have with them. No. You came into the world only because of your karmas. And you leave this world only through the actions that you perform as a human being. What you take your eyes and do with it, your ears, your nose, your mouth, what you take this body and do with it, that is karma. And those actions determine your next janma, your next birth. We believe in the law of reincarnation. Lord Krishna says this is only one life. We have been here many times before. We are presently here. When we die, the soul does not die. The body dies. The body is made from the 5 elements, earth, air, fire, space, water. And this is what we are doing here today. Through this ritual, the elements will go back to where they have come from. This is why we will offer 5 pinda or 5 rice balls. This is why you will make 5 stops. Each stop that you make, each pinda that you offer, you pay respects to the elements, earth, air, fire, space, water. That may these elements, when this body is cremated, may these elements go back from where they have come. But that soul is untouched by the fire. Lord Krishna says, fire cannot burn the soul, water cannot wet it, the wind cannot dry it, no weapons can cut the soul. The soul is eternal. It is part and parcel of me, God says. And the purpose and objective of life is for your soul to merge and to become one with me. But how can that soul merge and become one with God when we don't live the right life? When we always have hate and envy and enmity and jealousy and malice towards each other, how can that soul merge and become one with God? We may feel going to the temple, the church and the mosque is everything. I always mention, and my guru always taught me this many years, he says, son, some of the most wicked people you could find has been the temple, the church and the mosque. You know? He said, not everybody they go in there to pray. You know? Yes, you have good people. But doing rituals and reading scriptures and going to places of worship, that will make you a godly person. You could be doing all that and your heart filled with hate and malice and greed and envy and enmity and jealousy. Then you're simply wasting your time. So you have to practice these things. Practice humility, practice love, being there for each other, supporting each other. This is what is important. This is what will take us to God. In the Ramayana, there is a katha of a boy who was known as Shravan. And his parents were blind. And Shravan, he became their eyes. He became their feet. In other words, he did everything for his parents. He didn't go to temple. He didn't perform any sorts of ritual. He didn't have knowledge of the scriptures. His life was dedicated to serving his parents, doing good, treating his parents with love and with respect, and being a kind and gentle and a humble and simple person. This is what he lived by. And this is what took him to God. He died, unfortunately, before his parents. And out of grief, the parents died afterwards. But the moral here is that he did not go to any place of worship and perform any rituals and so forth, but he simply lived the right life. He had goodness in his heart. He cared for his parents. He had love for his parents. And that is what took him to God. So we need to understand these things as we go through life. It is these things that matter. It is these things that determine where the soul will go when it leaves the physical body. So my dear friends, with these few words, I want these few words to sink in. I don't want to go too long because when you talk too much, people will forget. Short and sweet. Remember what I have said. Remember what Lata said to us. Understand, live a good life. In other words, she's saying, be a good person, be a good human being. Many of us, we have the physical body, we have the appearance of a human, but we are not. So be a human being. A human being is required to live, as I've said, with love in their heart. Care for your fellow human being. Care for those around you. These are the things that take us to God, my dear friends. So, remember what she has said. And live and follow these things. You know, we come to funerals, we hear these things, we go to the temple, we go to the churches, we go to the mosque, all these different places, the pandit, the imam, the pastor. They will all preach these things to us. But so for some reason it goes in one way and comes out the other side. Many of us, we don't listen. So my dear friends, today is indeed a very sad day for all of us, especially for her children. And indeed for me, I've known this family for some time. A few weeks ago, we performed the one-year ceremony for Mama Joyce, and now Auntie Leela has passed on. So this family, within the short space of time, have had to deal with the loss of two stalwarts in this family. And as I've said, she has always done her prayers, but over the past few years, she was not in the best of health. But she always remembered her God. Whenever I would come there, she would ask me to come over. I was supposed to come, but I don't know. God knows best. I was supposed to come and see her this week here. And Thursday I was making an arrangement to come in the evening, but for some reason I was not able to see her for the last. But she was always a wonderful person, a caring person, and she worked hard. Many of you will know her better than I do. You would have known, and the children would have known the great sacrifice that she made for them. She has worked hard and sacrificed and provided for her family. When her husband passed on, she always did her duty towards her family, to her children. She never turned away from her responsibilities. And you will miss her. Children, you will miss her. Right? But knowing that your mother lived the right life and did the right things, that should give you some comfort. So the time has come. It is hard to let go, but you have to let her go. Let her go. She has spent time upon this earth. Her mission has come to an end, and she has to find a new mission now. You have a responsibility to ensure that all her rites and rituals, and I know that you will do that, to help her soul on the journey. So blessings to all of you, and blessings to her. May her Atma, her soul, achieve, attain peace. Bodhi Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. The ritual that we are about to perform is called the Antishti Sanskar. In Sanatana Dharma, there are 16 sanskars, or 16 major rites that we perform at different intervals. When a young man and young woman gets married, they decide to have a family, we perform the conception ceremony, which is known as the Garbhodhan Sanskar. After the child has been conceived, throughout the pregnancy, at certain intervals, certain rites and rituals, sanskars are performed to help the fetus to develop within the womb. When the child comes into the world, throughout the life of that child, certain sanskars or pujas or rituals are performed to help with our development physically, mentally, and spiritually. The final sanskar is the Anteshti sanskar. In this ritual, the first thing that we will do is to take what is called a sankal. So in the sankal, you, the sons and other relatives, you are saying to Bhagavan Vishnu, the Lord, today this individual by the name of Leela. Today we are performing this ritual on Bhagavan at this address, Churkoo village in Princeton. We are performing this ritual at this address in this country, in this part of the world, this part of the universe, under all the various planetary conditions which I shall mention as we read this sankal. We are asking of you, Bhagavan, to accept all that we are going to offer on our behalf, and help us, O Lord, to attain oneness with you. Following that, we will offer some water on the corpse. The body has to be cleansed. In India, they will take the body down to the Ganges River, they will dip it in the water, they will bathe the body with water to cleanse it. The body has to be prepared before it is put into the fire. So in Sri Lanka, we have the funeral homes, they will do the necessary of bathing the body. But we offer a few drops of water, which is symbolic of cleansing the body with the waters of the Ganges. This load of water we have invoked Mother Ganga. Through the prayers, we have invoked her presence into this water. So this water is like Ganga water itself. So we will offer some water. Following that, we will offer chandan. They will then take the clay of the Ganges, they will rub it upon the body. This chandan is symbolic of putting the clay of the Ganges on the body. Then we will offer mala. As we offer the mala, we will bless the string, which symbolizes that the bond that we have to each other and to this world will one day have to be broken. So the mala will be broken and we place it. Then we will offer some perfume. The perfume is sweet to the smell. It symbolizes, it teaches to us that let your life be as sweet as this perfume. Your thoughts, your deeds, your actions. Then we will perform the arti. We perform the arti not for the head, but we perform the arti for the 5 elements. Then we will offer the first pinda, which will be offered to Dharti Mata or Mother Earth. As I said, these 5 pindas or rice ball will be offered to the 5 elements. So we will offer one here. Then we will offer one right the entrance here, as we are placing the body into the earth. Then when we reach the cremation site, at different intervals and different stops, we will offer the other pindas. So this is what we are about to do at this point in time. All of you will come together by chance as we now take this sankal. So you take your name tonight, take your mother's name in mind, and we take the sankal in the name of Lord Vishnu. Hari Om Vishnu 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 Namaha Paramatmane Namaha Adya Shri Brahmanoni Dvitya Paharadhesh Vishve Parhakalpe Vaivasmatmanantare Ashtahavinchititme Kali Yuga Kali Prasam Charane Bhuloke Jambul Bhive Churkoo village Princeton Rami Shakar Varishe Alpha Parya Sagare Shanti Tiranga Gurino Nadi Vikramashi Bhavna Avai Surya Dakshanayena Somarine Chaturdasi Tithi Adike Shravan Shukla Pakshe Purva Shara Nakshatra Vishkuma Yoga Karkaran Makarasi Varsha Ritu Kashyap Utraha Utpanubham Amuk take names tonight. Utrasa Parivaram Yajmanasya Leela Nam Pratasya Idam Sri Anteshti Sanskar Manokaman Hitarte Mahankarishe Gauri Sri Krishna Bhagavan Ki Jai. Krishna is silently face here. Take the water out, put a few drops of water and come out, and then you sprinkle a few drops on the body. Adya Mukasya Gokrasya Leela Pratasya Pratisade Shivadenitam Iti Sri Ashmanayam Jaladanam Maya Riyate Tavopadishadam. Now we will offer the pieces of gold. Gold represents prosperity. And we pray that in the afterlife may she be prosperous. In the Indian culture, particularly, gold is very, very important. We always see people wearing a piece of gold, especially the elders. So you can't wear that. But gold was very, very important. They always wore a piece of gold. So this represents positive energies also. And gold is something that the value always increases. So we pray that Bhagavan in the afterlife, in the next life, may she be prosperous. Not only materially but spiritually also. May she be prosperous. Adhyamukasya gotrasya lilanam pratasya mritisane shivanimitam swanadhamaya diyate tavopatishatam. Next, we will put a tulsi leaf on the mouth. When you offer your prasad to God, you put a tulsi leaf on the prasad to purify it before you offer it to God. Today, the elements will be purified with this tulsi. In the same way as we purify your prasad with tulsi, we purify the elements with the tulsi. Adhyamukasya gotrasya lilanam pratasya mritisane shivanimitam tulsi dalani maya diyate tavopatishatam. Are you for the channel? Each of you shall take the channel and put one on the same spot, nice and neat. Adhyamukasya gotrasya lilanam pratasya mritisane shivanimitam chandanam maya diyate tavopatishatam. Following this, we will offer the mala. As we offer the mala, again we will work the strings. Adhyamukasya gotrasya muktam pratasya mritisane shivanimitam Sri mantra pushpamala diyate tavopatishatam. Everybody come back to the same position. Everybody in the same position. Adhyamukasya gotrasya lilanam pratasya mritisane shivanimitam Sri mantra pushpamala diyate tavopatishatam. Namo Vijnana Rupaya Paramananda Rupane Krishnaya Gopinathaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Put it behind the other one. Bring it a little bit. Let's keep on it. Adhyamukasya gotrasya lilanam pratasya mritisane shivanimitam Sri pushpamala diyate tavopatishatam. Following the malas, we will offer the perfume. Shri Adhyamukasya gotrasya lilanam pratasya mritisane shivanimitam Sri Gandhamaya diyate tavopatishatam. Adhyamukasya gotrasya lilanam pratasya mritisane shivanimitam mantra Gandhamaya diyate tavopatishatam. Sri Panchatattva Bhujanam Mantra Sri Gandhamaya diyate tavopatishatam. Each of us, sprinkle. Om Neelam Bhujashamala Gomalangam Sita Samaropita Bhavabhagam Panav Mahasayaka Charushapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshadatam Mantra Gandhamaya diyate tavopatishatam. Following the perfume, we will do the party. So again, those of you who can stand, please stand as we perform the party. Adhyamukasya gotrasya lilanam pratasya mritisane shivanimitam Dipasya maya diyate tavopatishatam Kamdvare mahagore Adhena tamasa vrite tatpar okartaya dipo yapopatishatam. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Sri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari Sri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Sri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari Sri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Ram Naam Satya Hai Ram Naam Satya Hai Ram Naam Satya Hai. Please be seated. So we are going to offer the first of the 5 pindas. This pinda is offered once more to Bharti Mata, Mother Earth, who is one of the elements of the physical body. Take your mother's name in mind, take your name in mind also. Om Adhyamokasya Gotrasya Leela Vritis Hale Shiva Devidam Ishli Pindu Mayadiya Deva Hopatishatam. Touch it to the earth. Touch it back to your forehead. Press it inside the casket next to her fingers under the rod. Then you offer some water on the pinda. Adhyamokasya Gotrasya Leela Vritis Hale Shiva Devidam Sri Ashvarniyam Apindaki Mayadiya Deta Hopatishatam Sri Ivaste Mayadiya Deta Hopatishatam Adhyamokasya Gotrasya Leela Vritis Hale Shiva Devidam Mantra Sri Ivaste Mayadiya Deta Hopatishatam. So this time we will join in a bhajan to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Very meaningful and a very popular bhajan that is known by almost everyone. Jai Krishna Hari, as we pray for the welfare of the departed soul. Jai Krishna Hari, Sri Krishna Hari, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hari, Jai Krishna Hari, Sri Krishna Hari, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hari. It says, victory to the merciful Lord, who removes the distress of the downtrodden. All that you can do is ask God to give you that strength, to give you that wisdom, to give you that courage on this day. Jab charu taraf andhiyara ho, aasha ka dur kinara ho. Jab charu taraf andhiyara ho, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न केवन हारा हो, फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, Sri Krishna Hare, दुखियों को दुख दूर Jai 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 Krishna Hare. The verse says, Dear Lord, whenever I am engulfed by darkness, today you will feel as though you are in that state of darkness. And we will feel that we have no hope. You know what? It's not yet. It's like a room that is dark. And this is why it says, Tvameva Mata, Chapita Tvameva, that your first God is your mother. Yes, we love Father. We will miss Father when he will close his eyes. But the greatest pain that any human being will ever feel is when you lose your mother. The greatest pain. So your life becomes dark, your home becomes dark. It will never ever be the same again. So you are asking God through this verse to give you that light. Light meaning knowledge, to understand that Ma is no longer going to be here again in the physical form. God, give me that strength, give me that knowledge to somehow put my life back together and try to move on. Dear Lord, just as when a boat is caught up in the turbulent waters, it needs the captain, the skilled captain, to lead that boat to the other shore safely. So too, Lord, my mind right now is like that boat. I am caught up, oh Bhagwan, in this grief and this sadness. I need you to be the captain of my boat, Bhagwan. Take me to the other shore. Give me the knowledge, give me the wisdom, give me the guidance, Lord, to do what I have to do for my mother here today. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे. श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. We wonder, where am I going to get that strength from to carry on? Where will I get that strength to stand up here today and to perform the last rites for my mother? That strength comes from God. Understand that the power of God is limitless. And God can achieve whatever He desires. We have to have that knowledge and faith in God. By your power, O Lord, even poison can be transformed into nectar. There's nothing that you cannot do, Lord. You know our heart, our mind, our feeling. Give us that strength, O Lord. You are the one who fulfills the desires of those who meditate upon you. Once you have that faith in God, He will give you the way. He will give you the guidance. Your mother will give you the guidance. She will give you the strength. She will give you the courage and the wisdom to do what you have to do and to somehow move on in life. Bole Sri Krishan Chand Bhagwan Ki. So this time I will invite the immediate families to come and you will offer your flowers and you will do your arti. So the five of you, if you want, you can have a seat. The five of you can have a seat. We are going to do this very orderly. Okay. Don't mind a little restrictions. COVID is still here, so we don't want too much turn up. Everybody will get a chance, but we will take small groups at a time. So you're going to come from the head. You will offer your flowers, mala, your arti, and you will exit by the head here. So you make a line, very orderly, and very disciplined, and we will get to this in a very short time. So join the line. The immediate families will come first. Following that, we will allow extended families, friends, neighbors to come and pay your respects. Not everyone is obligated to offer a flower and to do the arti. If you would like to view, you will be welcome to do so in a short time. So we'll public viewing at this time. There is a request for someone to sing under them.
Yeah.
With
Susan.
Susan and Michael.
जीने का सहारा तेरा नाम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे, बनवारी रे, जीने का सहारा तेरा नाम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे, झूठी दुनिया झूठी बंधन झूठी है या माया, झूठी दुनिया झूठी बंधन झूठी है या माया, झूठी सांस का आना जाना झूठी है यहाँ काया, ओ यहाँ साचो तेरो नाम रे, बनवारी रे, जीने का सहारा तेरा नाम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे, रंग में तेरी रंग है गिरिधर, शोध दिया जग सारा, रंग में तेरी रंग है गिरिधर, शोध दिया जग सारा, भर गई तेरी प्रेम की जोगी, लेकर मन एक तारा, ओ मुझे प्यारा तेरा राम रे, बनवारी रे, जीने का सहारा तेरा नाम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे, दर्शन तेरा जिस दिन पाओ हर चिंता मिट जाए, दर्शन तेरा जिसमें हर चिंता मिट जाए, जीवन मेरा इन चरणों में आशा की ज्योति जलाए, ओ मेरे भाव कर लो शाम रे, बनवारी रे, जीने का सहारा तेरा नाम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे।
So we'll invite the second group to come in, those who want to offer flowers.
Who wants to offer flowers?
But if you just want a few, very orderly please. You can continue, you can continue singing.
Second. Natalie.
Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Gopal, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Govinda, Govinda, Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Sai Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Gopal, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Govinda, Govinda, Gopal, Radhe Krishna, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Sai Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Gopal, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Govinda, Govinda, Gopal, Radhe Krishna, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Sai Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, Radhe Krishna, 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 Govinda, Govinda,
Sit down, everyone. I am the cousin of Leela. We grew up together. Today is really a sad day in the family. Today is a day that brings back a lot of memories. It's said that when we, as pundits said, that when we leave this life, we take nothing with us. But what we do is we leave memories. We leave memories that can hold in our heart, keep with us, and the good that Leela left with us will always be with us. Today, if I were to reflect on her life, she was a very strong woman. She was determined to succeed and to make sure that her children got everything in life. At an early age in a marriage, she had to assume the role as both mother and father. And that in itself was a challenge. She started at this place here today with a small power to make ends meet, to ensure that the children got an education and they got the best out of life. Today when you Google on Google Maps, you will see that Manahambre power is showing up. So she has left a legacy in this spot here soon. Because I know she started very small, selling bread and chana, bread and cheese, catering for those who are going to work 5 o'clock in the morning, to get here, to get a meal to go to work. Because at that time, people leaving to go to work, sometimes leave without anything. But Leela was here to provide that service. Today, I see our brothers are here. I want to recognize our brother Ramshan and Tori who's here, and her sister Goda is from Canada. I know one thing she would have wanted before she died was to meet and talk with her next brother, Tej, who is not here today. But I know that his thoughts are with her, and I know I will go without that, but I want to say that that was one of our wish, to meet and talk with her brother. I want to say, in regards of family get together in Tickle Barroom. She was the first to be here, and she was the last to leave. She attended every single funeral, every single function of family. She was a family person. She was the glue of the family. And I know she will leave one message, and that is to ensure that her children and her family stick together, stay together as one, because she will be looking out for that. So I hope that you take that message with you, that we stay together as siblings and the grandchildren together as one united family. Too often now that we see, as we go into life, that children themselves doesn't have time for parents. So I want to pay tribute to our children. During our sickness here, they never left our side. They ensure that they were here for all our needs throughout the sickness. And that I must give credit for them, because nowadays you don't get children with that. So, Leela, you live a good life. You left a legacy. You left family. You left, you know what is to endure, what is to work hard, what is to succeed. And you have done your part. You are that journey now, and you alone that journey. But the deeds that you have done, I'm certain that the Lord is waiting to welcome you. Sit around, everyone.
Thank you very much. So this time we have 2 more speakers, and we have 2 people who would like to sing a bhajan each. Right? So we'll have a bhajan now, then we'll take the other speaker, we'll have the other bhajan, and then the final speaker. Then we'll prepare to depart.
मुझे अपनी शरण में मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो लोचन मन में शरण में ले लो राम।
We understand the emotions. We understand the emotions. So let me invite the other speaker this time.
So in the program you will see that leaves the heartache that no one could heal. Love leaves a memory that no one can say. I'm here this morning to reflect on the love and the memory that Leela Samlal has left. Better known, a lot of people in the village will have known her as Lilo, Lilo. When they come to the parlor here, Lilo, as you see coming down the step here in the parlor. Those are the kind of memories that she will leave here because she has left a mark in this village. I've been here for 20 years in this village. And since that first day I came into this village to live with my wife, we had a relationship strike. I can remember one day I come in to get bread. So 3 o'clock in the evening, everybody would have this around the area. Leela with this box, flying out the road. Wait, I said, Leela's wait. She said, I'm going to get bread for you. I said, wait, 3 o'clock. I said, yes. She says, yes, I'm going to get bread, so I'll come back before 6. She said, no, this is the sense she had, eh? She had to come back before 6 o'clock to get the people going home in the evening to get steals. Yeah. Right? And he himself in the villagers wanted bread for a certain time. And then in the morning she would get up very early. So I asked her, listen, Well, why you guys not still in the morning? She said, listen, I have to get the people that we do in the morning. You will stop here and get the stuff, cigarettes and what have you and what have you. So those are the kinds of business that she would carry with her. But she has struggled, according to Panditji and her siblings, she has worked very hard, which is very true. And a lot of villagers here will testify to that. You know, and over the years, when prayers is concerned, or when God is concerned, she always finds time to attend in the village and their extended families, wherever. And from time to time, she will come over when we have prayers home. She will want to spend the night, you know, and ensure that they have an early start in the morning. But there's a secret behind that no one did know. And she didn't want no one to know. Because in the prayers, you have to make the Manahambre and the road before you do anything. Make all the speeds first. And people can testify that her Manahambre was tasteful and her road was one of the best. But she don't like nobody to come and see what she's doing. You know? When you come and decide, you're nothing wrong with it. One cut up some things too, leave me alone, you are doing. That is the kind of lady she is, because she has the secret to her that when she's doing something, she do it. You know? And that is the kind of memories she would embed on me and my wife. Whole night, I upstairs sleeping, so trying to sleep for that mother, and they downstairs, they yapping and talking and this and that. So 2 o'clock, I get up, I see the time they get up, I go downstairs, time 2 o'clock. You know, they're still talking downstairs, right? But the ladies ring me up. So when I get up in the morning now, I say, Leela, you sleep good last night? I say, boy, them girls have me waking the whole night. I ain't get to sleep a week. I'm trying to sleep, but they only make a noise. But this time she talking all night. She talking all night. And that's the kind of person she was, you know. You go all night, you wake, and that is where she showed her love and commitment to prayers. Over the years, we started to do vacations, you know, and we traveling, went on cruise, and she always welcomed us. When she started to do vacations, you know when you get addicted to something? That is Leela. When you reach back home here, you pay a land in here, she asked me, when is the next day we going? Where are we going? Which island we going? Because she so wants to go and enjoy herself. Much more the company, and we had a little group that was used to go, and we still want to enjoy ourselves. Is there a dull moment when I lose around? It's never a dull moment. She always tried to put a smile in everybody's face. Say something witty that you could laugh. You know, and these kinds of elements and these kinds of behaviors, you know, it will live on in our memories. So as we here today, bidding farewell, you know, this is one ticket you have to ride alone. You came here with a passport, with a return date. Now you have to ride that plane alone. May that journey be a peaceful. May that journey be a peaceful one. May God welcome you in His arms for what you have done, what you have left here for us. You will live on in our memories for years to come. Still.
Thank you. So we have the final speaker, one more bhajan, and then we'll conclude the ritual. We need the floor for a few minutes for viewing, and then we'll begin the part of the current prayer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I've known Leela for the past 45 years plus. Yeah, since I'm a baby. And Leela has been a very, very good person to me, and I think to every single human being who have known her, who had met her, who had a word with her. Leela has been a genuine person in her life by trying to help each and every one of us who are here. Leela was a mother, a father, brought up 4 beautiful children. They are adults today. One is a businessman, the others are well off. And by her teaching them the right principles, the right teaching, the right doctrine, there are ladies, there are husbands, there are wives, to others. And Leela, you have done a great job. An excellent job as a human being, as a mother, as I said, and as a father. She was like my mother, she was like my sister, she was like everything to me. Leela had fed me plenty times. I slept in this house plenty times, in the old wooden house. I could remember at certain times that I will do what's about my finances, and I will come to Leela and say, Leela, what, $20 or $50 to travel to go to work? She never hesitated. Leela, you live a life that, and you leave a legacy here too. That each and every one of us here should learn, as how Bobby had said that she was a businesswoman. Where did she get that from? It's only from God. And she had exercised her authority, her knowledge to grow up her children. She worked very, very, very hard to see that her children had full education, everything. I don't think her children had to beg or ask for anything at one day. And then I want to thank God for Marlon, not because he's my brother, he's one of my best friends. And Marlon did not forsake his mom. Even Rhea, Barry, Nan, although she's not here, they did not forsake their mother. They did not say, let me take my mother and put her in a home. You know, Marlon had stand foot to foot. As I said, I know every single thing about Marlon and his mother, almost every single thing. If Marlon were to want something and he cannot close up, he will call me. Hey, come and get this for me. Go and do this for me. I never had no problem. I never told Marlon up to this day, no, that I cannot do it. Even up to Wednesday, Marlon told me that he had to get gas for her. And I had some other stuff to do. And same time, Errol came down with the gas bottle. And you know, they said that I get it right away. I forget what I had to do, and I went and I got the gas for her. And Marlon, God going to bless you so much as a son. You are a father too, and I know that God has been blessing you already with your son, fully educated. As Marlon said, he do not want anything in life again, but to just enjoy life now. And Marlon, I want to declare God's blessing upon you, and all your brothers and sisters, your niece and nephew, that God is going to continue to shower His blessing upon you all. As your mother bless you all, so let it continue. May God bless you all.
Thank you very much. So much wonderful words from our speakers. Right, so at this time, there are some people across the road here. Those of you who would like to come over and just have a view, you're welcome to do so. We're going to have one more hand, and we prepare to depart to return here. Okay. So we invite people across the road who would like to come over. Just be very careful when you're crossing. And we can just create a little entrance here so that they can just come in and just view.
Namaste, Assalamu alaikum. Greeting to everyone. My name is Sita Gopal, and this woman sitting lying in this box is an awesome woman. So this song, what I'm going to sing, is for the children, how to live and how to be good to their mother, right? Mother's love should never forget the wrong things you do, child, you're bound to regret. Many nights she lose her rest to nurse you from her breast. Many nights she woke up late to put you to rest. Many nights she grieved wonder to know what you would be. So you use your conscience and sympathy. God said to worship she and then go to He. Our mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you're bound to regret. You may be the one they call the majesty. You may have in money in large quantity. You may have friends in the high society. Don't be too proud to know whatever you may be. You may have riches to comfort your soul, but your mother is the master free of this world. A mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you're bound to regret. Never treat your mother bad, never make her sad. Always make you happy and glad, she'll never wish you bad. You never miss the water till the well run dry. Just like your mother when she closes her eyes. A mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you're bound to regret. Thank you, and sit down.
Thank you very much. So at this time, we allow the 5 minutes for final viewing. So we will share a few minutes if you like to share some Just kind of do this. Okay? So we get the 5 minutes. Thank you all for blessings. Let us join in closing prayer. Let us all stand, please. Om Bapaham Bapakarmam Bapatma Bapasambha Rajimam Punarikasha Sarva Bapalokari Om Shadagaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasatрешam Meghavaram Shubhagam Lakshmi Kandam Kamalanayanam Yogi Bhiradhyana Gamayam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayaharama Sarvaloke Karnatam Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Shasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Ram Nam Satya Hai Ram Nam Satya Hai Ram Nam Satya Hai Sabko Gati Hai Gloriously Krishna Chandra Bhagwan Ki Jai. On behalf of the family, thank you all so much for being here this morning. Thank you for your support and for all your love. And may God bless each and every one of you. So, in 5 minutes' time, we will be departing for the service. Thank you and God bless you to all. One announcement, we will be going to the Shanti Tirana, the Mosquito Creek for the cremation. That's at Bodo's crematorium. We will be going out to the creek, the Shanti Tirana site.
Yeah, okay, good. Let me just go out and then No, then kaya MC no.
Karena aku lama kali pulang itu, masih pelan kenal kan.
No, then we go with the hook. I got the hook. Put your head up, yeah?
That's all. Let me pass it.
Yeah. Right. One of you go on the other side. Be safe on that. Go on the other Next side. All right. Relax your left hand. Put some water there.
Right, Wally?
Yeah, hold on for it.
About it. I think it's already 4 people.
So we'll leave any cloth on the ground, fellas? Yeah.
You can leave the cloth. Leave the cloth on the ground. Leave the cloth on the ground. No, you're not holding cloth.
No, leave the cloth.
Leave the cloth. Ready?
परमात्मा से ए मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन परमानंद का अनुभव कर ओ परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू धन्य बना जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण